All right, shalom, shalom. First things first, I want to give honor and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem Echad. And we give double honors to our apostles and our elders, which are the apostle elders, a great millstone, which feed us with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding through the spirit and power of Yahweh Yahushai. 2024, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. Lord, when in the speedy year, Yahweh Yahushai redeems the elect and sets up the kingdom of heaven. And breaking news, let's jump into this. We just had a massive cyber attack on Lebanon. All right, this is breaking news. This is some sci-fi next level type thing. So they said pagers. They said thousands of pagers exploded simultaneously in Lebanon. Okay, and Hezbollah is blaming the Amalekites. Okay, so this is groundbreaking. Like I was watching a person that broke it down. They said the movies didn't even capture this, or this is certain things that you would see on a movie. But when I seen the news stories about pagers are old school. They're not even on the system as much as cell phones are. So if they can do that to pagers, what can they do to these cell phones, man? These cell phones are more advanced and more tied into and more hackable than a pager, because people were using pagers because pagers were more analog, if you want to say that, but they're still on a network and they're not that high tech. It's base tech. So this right here is shaking up to show this is what these Amalekites can do. All right, and the news story is right here. I'm getting ready to play it, but this is why it says never trust thy enemy. And when imagine going with the MOTB, look into that. This, add your spirit to what they can do to that type of device, and what they could really push. But this is breaking news right here, man. This is next level. This is something that's never been seen before in history, where they hack devices, and this injured Iran's diplomat person to I think I can't remember. I think it's one of the diplomats. I can't remember his name. Lord willing, I'll try to do an update down the line if I get more information. But this is heavy, man. Okay, this is heavy because we just had that supersonic attack in the middle of Tel Aviv that was moving. I think it went 12. I think it about 5,000 miles per hour, but it was hypersonic or supersonic. So they're getting technology from the Russians and China. So these things is moving, man. This is an update. I'm gonna play this video. Hopefully it won't do too much. It's fair use, but just to show you what took place. Okay. People ain't even, this happened all over Lebanon. Thousands of people. Okay. 2,700 to be exact. That's a lot of pages that went off. And then some people actually passed away from this. So let's go ahead and read this article. It says live updates. Pagers explode across Lebanon in apparent attack on Hezbollah. Hezbollah said wireless devices belonging to its members had exploded, and the health minister said more than 2,700 people had been injured. Hezbollah blamed Israel, but the Israeli military declined to comment. Here are the blasts. Here are the latest development. Hundreds of pagers blew up at the same time across Lebanon on Tuesday in an apparent coordinated attack that targeted members of Hezbollah and Iran-backed militant groups in the region. Lebanon and Hezbollah officials say the attack came a day after Israel leaders had warned that they were considering stepping up their military campaign against Hezbollah, which has been firing on northern Israel since last year, in solidarity with Hamas in its war with Israel in Gaza. And what I did is I just typed in devices explode, and look at all of the news articles. Hezbollah pagers explode in apparent attack across Lebanon. Hezbollah vows to punish Israel after pagers explode across Lebanon. 9 killed. So these things can kill, man. So that's, the time we are now, these are the cell phones we on. Imagine if you're on your phone. You happen to be on your phone or looking at your pager at the time, it would have been a bad deal for you, man. So that's why we're living in perilous times. Perilous times. This is a attack that has never been done. And then I remember them saying, the Amalekites saying, they were gonna unleash things that have never been seen before, and this would happen to be one of them. 9 dead, thousands injured after pages explode across Lebanon, health officials. And this was 44 minutes ago. 4 hours ago, Hezbollah says, what does it say? Hezbollah says handheld devices explode, causing injuries across Lebanon. So it had to be more than pagers, cell phones, different things like that. Because pagers are one of those off the grid type things. Like you don't consider them something that is very tied into the network or hackable, and apparently it is, man. Okay, so these there's been backdoors placed in all these devices, man. And if one place can do it, a lot of other places can do it. So if you wanted to coordinate and they only did that amount just to, I mean, who knows how many they could have done all of them. And look how many people are connected to these devices and connected to these servers, man. That's why in the time coming, man, hey, all this stuff can be shut off, man. For real. That to show you what they can really do. So, hey, that's why we pray to Yahbashim Yahshua to keep us in these times, man. It's perilous times that we living in, okay? So this is breaking news. Breaking news. You can look into it yourself and look at the articles and see. But this is the book of 2 Timothy 3 and verse 1. It says, you should know this, Timothy, that in the last days there will be very difficult times, okay? King James, then also, let's read the Amplified. But understand this, that in the last days, dangerous times of great stress and trouble will come, difficult days that will be hard to bear, are happening right now, man, okay? So these are the things that we need to look out for. And that's why we never to trust your enemy. If you take that MOTB, who knows what they can do? Because they put back doors in the pagers, man. Pager. I ain't even you don't even know where to buy a pager. You got to go on Amazon or somewhere that sells antiques, pagers that are still in the system. But hey, the time we at now is, hey, pray to Yahbashim Yahshua to keep us in these things, man, and keep us in these times that we living in. And it also says in Ecclesiasticus 2 and verse 10, never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. So always know that this devil has something. He doesn't care about life, man. Life is nothing to him. He didn't indiscriminate attacks. They said Hezbollah, but who knows who was injured during this time, and who was around, who was playing. What if a child was playing with their father's device, or using the device, or handing it to him? You know how many times you ask your kid to go grab something. They didn't know what every situation would be, but they just let it off. That's why they're not acknowledging that they did it, because you don't know the backlash and who is really hurting this situation, man. So this is breaking news. Breaking news. The time we living in is perilous, man. So with that, I say, call halal Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem Rachakodash. Until the next time, I say shalom, and more now than ever, keep faith. Shalom.